Alright guys, got Filibuster here. Got a new campaign here. We're going to be playing a legendary Saxons campaign. And they have this cultural trait, faction trait, Saxon Shore, where they get plus 100 income for every 10% damage caused to a settlement during a battle. So I think and then they also get plus 4 when raiding. So I think I'm just going to sack, and like raid and just like get catapults and just burn the shit out of every settlement in Britain. And I'll do that for a bit, use that to build up Saxon, my home province, and then kind of see where I go from there. But I think so there's a problem with a lot of the northern factions in Attila where if you don't want to declare war on any of the factions you're friends with at the start, you're kind of stuck going like all the way south, because outside the Western Roman Empire, everyone you're friends with is, right next to you. They're all kind of pretty similar. So I've experimented with, going right at the friend and like, betraying someone right at the start and kind of using that. But you always get hurt a lot more than you're helped. So I think the next best route here is to kind of build up my home province and wherever it is. I forget what it's called. Because I've done a Saxon campaign in ages on this. So I'd either do one of those or, I don't know. We'll skip this. Let's get right to it. We'll see. It's going to be playing it by ear. I'm not sure how well this is going to be.
Distracted by petty conflict and the westward migration of the Huns. Therefore you should look elsewhere.
See, like I'm friends with both of these factions over here.
Rome has all but lost its grip on Britannia, ever threatened by Celtic aggression, so you should have no trouble establishing a presence there. A long cove creeping from the north is also driving its men into action. They are formidable warriors, and could pose a great threat should they raid or attempt to conquer the mainland.
Definitely not to worry about the Danes.
To take the fight to them instead.
That's something.
Win and prevail, so the Saxons can carve their place in the annals of history.
Okay. So if we survive to 400, we get 2,000 treasury. Let's see what other objectives. Loot or sack 3 different settlements. Should be pretty easy. Research labor service. Maintain 10 naval units. That's something to keep in mind. Okay, labor service is... Let's do that right away. Probably want to get down here because it's the elite unit path, essentially. Let's keep looking at our objectives. 10 naval units, be at war with the Franks. Okay. And hold Doracatorum. Okay, so that's the big capital city over there. Interesting. So it wants me to go south, huh? Let's check out my diplomacy here. Okay, so the angles are our buffer with the Northmen. So what we want to do is we want to go... Let's just recreate the Anglo-Saxon alliance. They have to pay tribute to us as the superior faction, of course. Trade agreement, payment, demand. Okay, we'll demand 500. Okay, so it's been done. I'm already at war with the Western Roman Empire. Franks are neutral. See, the Jutes are pretty happy with me too. You know what? I guess Saxons are the exception. everyone's kind of mad at them. Yeah, because I just played one as the Alamads, and it's like friendly, 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 and I think they are still pretty decent with the Saxons. Yeah, net improving. But you're just kind of like stuck, pigeonholed, unless you go south. But you can't create this full province. With the Saxons, we might want to do that. Because our first full province, we have the capital city for it. And our first full province would be Flavum and Angulus. So maybe, you know, of course we won't do Angulus here. But even then, like, you know, this is what I'm saying. Like, you're friendly with another faction, so you can't get that first full province. Right. So we have an army here. And the water obviously meant to direct us towards Great Britain. And we have another army in our capital. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to disband it. I'm not making any moves here. So I'm just going to disband that. But what I will do is... Oh, shit. What I really should do is create this hunting grounds. Honestly. So I'm going to have to wait a whole hell of a lot of time for that resource. But I think what's really important is to get the... See, do I even want to train? There's another option that I could, like, try to hold a territory in Great Britain. But I don't necessarily want to do that yet. I might do that up here and just become like a seafaring faction. So I am going to need to build my catapult, my artisan, which I will then upgrade into something that can make catapults, which is, I can already get that upgrade. So this would just need to be if I wanted to go tier 2, but it's really not that big of a deal. So we'll do that. We will get a little bit, let's see, what's my fertility level up here? Average, and it's not really good. So I think that means that, okay, so I want to train mounted units as well. So I'll just go with the pastures, which is okay because it gives me a little bit of gold, a little bit of food. And I will actually go with the stores as well. We won't need the sanitation, but it'd be nice to get some extra food. The question is, where do I land these guys where they don't immediately get slaughtered? See, do I get vision right here? Okay, so they have an army right there. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. They have better units than I do. I think I might end up landing north of Hadrian's Wall. This is Hadrian's Wall here. I might be raiding right by it. I kind of want to fight. I've never actually fought at Hadrian's Wall. I don't know if it's a special terrain or anything you get. Oh. A little bit laggy there. My general is Gius. His wife is Frithaswith. Kenrid is my eldest son, who I'm going to make my heir. Not sure why my second son was my heir, but he is married with Wulfrith, and he has a daughter. So there's actually already a potential heir in the waiting. We cannot get enough. Oh, so we can make our heir a companion, but Esla does not have enough influence yet because he's only 16. Let's kind of hold off on making any big plays here for a minute. We can actually make a governor of Frisia, and I will make one of the other guys the governor of Frisia because it's not really going to get much influence, because I'm not really going to build much in it for now. And then we can issue an edict. Um, let's get the recruitment capacity here. I want to train up those catapults as quickly as possible so I don't lose a turn's worth of upkeep on them. I'm good to end the turn here. Kind of see how the chips fall into a position, and the Langobards immediately start raiding my territory. That's definitely not ideal, obviously. Oh, the Angles have declared war on the Vernians, so there might be some action heating up. Let's see what they got going on over here. They're relatively friendly with these other factions. So it looks like it's going to be me and the Angles versus the world. Because I'm not going to make any friends. Just keeping the status quo, because it looks like we are both kind of hated by our neighbors. Right, so where have they landed? Or gone? So I know where to land. Let's land over here now. Let's go back. Might be worth getting some of these mercenaries here, especially this raiders here. These guys aren't really that good. Skirmishers and the Celtic band are both not worth that amount of money in my mind. Skirmishers might be those pretty devastating, but these raiders might also be as well. So I'll have to keep an eye out for them. Okay. So these guys are raiding with a decent sized force. Yeah, definitely can't recruit any agents, but what do I want to do to those guys is my question. Let me... Okay, I think we can hold out. I think I'm going to overreact a little bit. This garrison's pretty freaking large. I don't necessarily need to have a force to go help them. I could just kind of sit these guys in here. Now what I can do is I can definitely get them, I'll give them 2 more hurlers. And that'll be my total garrison that I leave there, because that is substantial enough to hold that area, I think. End the turn. See if I overplayed my hand here. If I lose this army, it's not the worst. I think I can just kind of refocus on mainland a little bit there before I can get some, catapults and better units to get up there. Because that army that you start off with by the English Isles is pretty freaking pathetic. And the Angles actually took Verinium, huh? So our allies making plays, huh? Making plays. One turn, nice. I hate out some settlements. It takes 2 freaking turns of sieging before you can get the siege equipment. Although I guess it does kind of slow it down, but man, you're hung out to dry a lot of the times. And honestly, if I could take this settlement, I might end up keeping it. Because I could just keep a moderate sized garrison, and raid everything. I mean, sure they would declare war, but then I would force them into fights on my own terms. Oh no, I do need a level 2. Okay, we'll get there. We're going logistics system then, that's a bummer. Although it did give me some industry there, which is fine. But I should have rushed the onagers. So I think we're just gonna have to sit around for a few turns, kind of just move these guys. I will end up... Oh, nice. Those guys are gonna be crucial. Absolutely crucial. The Axe Band. So these guys, these Nordic Band aren't gonna do shit. Aren't gonna do shit. They cost 57 gold to recruit, and they are worth every fucking penny of that worthless 57 gold. I mean, these spears are okay, they're standard, but these guys aren't gonna do shit. Let me tell you. Okay, we got that siege. And you can see 16 turns. I like what they did with Charlemagne, which I hope they keep going forward, which is like, I don't know, a lot of common sense improvements, right? Right, so the Franks are just saying hello. Jesus. That suddenly became a pretty precarious situation there. Alright. So we're entering a lot of wars because of our alliance with the Angles, so it's not the best. It's also not the worst. See if we can't get a cannon here, or a catapult. Right, okay, so I might need to up the garrison slightly.
Death in battle. There is no finer ending. We need good fighters.
Perfect. So that's way more than I wanted to put in there, but looks like I'm gonna have to freaking start some shit with those guys, which I didn't want to do. But they definitely made it a point of being all up on my nuts. Is this even gonna be a fun fight at all? I can cause fires with these guys. We're actually just gonna auto-resolve this. It's not even worth the time. Question is, do we want to... We probably want to sack, don't we? Loot and occupy, though. See, I really like the fact that that would give me a solid base of operations there. Let's do it. So we're gonna hold this single settlement here and begin destroying everything. And what we're gonna do is that we're going to, first of all, disband that so we can get a lot of our income back. But I think we will end up building our catapult artisan factory, whatever the hell it's called, up there. Missile infantry, I'm not sure that counts for the catapults. Definitely sacking, looting, and raiding. Exactly what we want to be doing up here. Except, do we not want our faction heir taking the reins? I think we do. I think we definitely do. I'm going to take a look at the general details. We will replace this general with... I think this is my heir, is it not? Yeah. Boom. He's my heir, and we will raise a couple of levy. Actually, let's get a third levy in there. We're gonna lose some attrition to food. We're fine, so that means that we can save up to upgrade. Probably want to go. Maybe just clay pit for now. Maybe a wicker maker. Not exactly sure what buildings are commercial. The governor can get. Oh shit, the picks going ham. Might actually use them as reinforcements to sack Lindum next turn. Franks and Langobards scattering. It's good, it's good. Probably jump the gun, training those guys. Kind of do that. I mean, I guess, so the thing is, with that being my pretty much only province, you kind of gotta, you know, overreact to protect it. You can't really let them take it, obviously. And even like getting them to siege is pretty risky because the computer will generally only commit to a siege when they think they have overwhelming numbers. So you have to fight an offensive battle against overwhelming numbers in order to break out of a siege, which kind of sucks. So you can see we still have several turns, which will give us enough time to go up here and create an artisan who will be done in 2 turns, and we will have our woodcarver researched in 3. So we're definitely going to want to commit to that, and we may even actually, I think we're fine here. We're not going to build anything just yet. What we will do is sack the shit out of Lindum. And just pop on back up. Let's see what our emblem. Fucking donkey or some shit. A horse? Yeah, let's do that one. Integrity when owned or allied. Growth, wealth, upkeep, ammunition, raiding income, foreign territory, from missile unit recruits. Right, okay, so I think I'm gonna want to... Oh, I gotta go all the way down there. Shit. Okay, so I'm gonna get this plus integrity when raiding, so that when I'm raiding, I'm just like, you know, never gonna have to decimate anything. Get that loyalty. Actually, get that raiding income. We'll get enough influence through that. So we're starting to get a little bit of gold here. Still sign a provincial governor. Gonna hold off. I'm still not convinced I want to hold on to that settlement forever. So I wonder if like me training those extra units there convince them to like get the hell out of Dodge, because I could actually, I could have killed either one of those stacks there, because what I would have done is I would have like attacked one to force them to fall back, and then I would have attacked the other and they would have fall back in a different way, because my stack and the reinforcements here against their 2 armies, I would win. However, my stack against their 2 armies, I would not win. So I need these reinforcements in order to push them back, and then my stack could pick off each of their stacks. So if I wanted to backstab one of them, that's how I would have done it. Um, right. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna raise my Esla here, my
Ready for battle.
second son.
Thirsty for battle.
Give him a couple of units here. Actually, I'm gonna keep the spear. Yeah, we're fine with
Warriors
this.
all. Warriors all. For the tribe. To your duty,
God
my
damn it.
warriors.
Come on. How do you unpin shit in this game? Oh my god.
Thirsty for battle.
Let's see, how much is rating? It's 50%.
Get moving.
I could just take these guys. Damn, see, I'm just so just ready to start conquering all this territory.
Ready for orders. We take the settlements for the tribe.
Yeah, so we really can't fight them straight up. Yeah, so we'll just break the siege and we'll just raid. We should have done that initially, but, you know,
Thirsty for
whatever. We'll head back this way a little bit.
away.
We don't want to get too far away here, and we actually do want to train. Give him another spear unit, maybe two. Back on the home front. Everything's still looking good, except now we can get a, let's see what's commercial here. Wealth from subsistence. Oh, it's gonna be that yellow tree, so we don't have shit when it comes to commerce. Probably will build some here, so we'll upgrade this just for the 450. Actually, no, we won't, because we're gonna need the gold. We'll end the turn. We will sign a governor just so that we can get, yeah, +1 experience for all recruits.
The skill of your generals is famous.
Man, you wanna like drag me into war with the entire goddamn world. Payment, give me 600.
You are strong.
No, sorry buddy. Okay, we got some rebellion here. It's understandable. Oh, we have a damaged army that is being reinforced by a non-damaged army. Let's get the hell out of Dodge, huh? What if they try to take back Barracum? Yeah, sorry about not fighting a battle. It's really not a battle worth fighting at this point. God, can I actually, like... Damn, I wish I could, like, occupy that or something. Hmm. Okay, so we're just gonna chill here. We're in reinforcement range in case they decide to attack. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're going to here we go. Make sure that the majority of them are in the garrison. And I think we're gonna just kind of be good up here. We can't build that for another turn. Just double check, make sure nothing fishy is going on. It's not. We want to save that gold. God, I really don't want all this. Whatever. So we'll end the turn. Next turn we'll start building our catapult. Or no, our catapult building. Not our catapults yet. We'll have to wait 3 turns maybe. Hopefully not 4. That is another thing I did like about the Age of Charlemagne is that, oh man, you guys can still move around like that. See, the risk of me retreating here is to be drawn out of the range of my reinforcements. I wonder. I mean, there's no way, I've said it before, there's no way they can keep following me.
Gathering supplies.
Alright, nice. Oh, but they are sieging. Enemy military investment, huh? Legitimate birth to Kenrid. So son at least? Daughter. Promote him though. Good job having that illegitimate baby. I'll take a better office. Attacking prospects looking pretty darn pathetic. Good thing is I can hold out for like a freaking million turns. Ooh. I could just go like fuck it, YOLO. We are coming back to break the siege of Ebracum. Alright, so I think this is a good stopping point. We'll start the battle list, start of the campaign. Second episode of the battle list, start the campaign off with a battle. And first of many, hopefully. Break this siege, and then this should allow us to just do whatever we want in Great Britain at that point. Because I doubt they can bring another army up. So we can just siege all of southern Britain, so this area back here. Get a lot of gold, and then start making plays on the mainland. Maybe even go after the Geats and the Northmen. That'd be pretty cool. I never really go up there. Ship fertility would give me a good second province to really just kind of sit up there and make a boatload of money. So it's, I think we might end up doing that. So thank you guys for watching. This is episode 1, and hopefully many more to come. Catch you next time.